Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for the National League, Christopher Sanchez.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Mike Trout. And we're underway here in Philly.
That's a ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Got him swinging.
Batting second, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Sanchez, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
And a 3-1 on the way. There's the strike, 95 of that one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying off the batter's eye and gone. A solo shot, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
One down. Shea Langoliers now at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Freeman takes it himself, and there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hey!
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia. And now here's the starter for the American League, Dylan Cease. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Gotta be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-1. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Three-two now. And Schwarber strikes out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, base is empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Yeah!
And the 0-1. Popped up. Witt has a beat on it. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the National League. They trail here 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And that one fouled off. Witt gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. Freeman over to second, relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Ben Rice digs in now. And ball one. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. He makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing doing there for the American League, but they still lead it 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll touch them all. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Fastball for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2.
That's a ball.
And a 1-1. Ripped to third. Fires over to first.
Out.
One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. Tied up here in the early going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On
Foul
the ground.
ball.
And foul ball. The 0-2. And that one hammered. Bellinger drop step going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. It's their second home run of the inning, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Ball one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next
That's
one
out.
is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Ripped to short. Witt over to first. And 2 away now.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Andy.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit.
Nope.
The only adjustment
Outside.
he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ground ball
Foul.
right side, and it goes just foul.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Chris Sale.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off to the American League, left fielder, Riley Green.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the 0-2. Sends him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. In the air, right side. Marsh takes it in for the out. And there are 2
Up
outs.
next for the American League, center fielder, Mike.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Trout. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball one.
And
That's
another
ball two.
ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fastball is
that's out.
outside. Alvarez waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
That one in there to Mike Trout.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And he walked
That's
him.
ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
American League designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Ball,
Got a
that's
two-out
off the
walk.
plate.
Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Ball down.
And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Ball three. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What is
Brings it in for the third out. AL leaves one. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Drew Rasmussen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Drake Baldwin now at the plate.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at
Ball
times.
inside.
So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
The 1-2. And that one hit to first. Makes the sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Close,
Nope.
but
Ball
call the
one.
ball. Ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the National League, left fielder, Juan
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Juan Soto. Struck out looking his first time.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That
Ball
one way
two.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Trout drifts towards it. And that is that. NL goes down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Mason Miller.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off to the American League, catcher, Langoliers.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Langoliers wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. That one in triple digits. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ball.
In for a strike. Good slider. Fastball for a strike. Caminero thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the American League, the shortstop.
1 out man at first. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, one out.
Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
The 1-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Stays alive. Runners at first and second with one gone. Strikes him out with 103.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mason Miller gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Logan Webb takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Two aboard, two outs. Ben Rice will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. To the right
That ball's
side.
foul.
And it's just foul. That was close. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Inside, ball 1.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. This one in the air right field. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, 2 outs. Ernie Clement, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. Albies tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. The American Leaguers on top, 3-2.
Now
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Jacob Latz.
Leading off for the National League, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Outside, that's a ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Witt over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
For the National League, the shortstop, DJ Abrams.
Aye! Nope.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lined into left center, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Max Muncy. First time up, he grounded to third. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Man at first, one away. Good job to fight that one off. That's smacked on a line to center. Makes the grab.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Left field.
Nope,
And
that's foul.
it's a foul ball. Abrams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's just out.
Next
Ball
offering
three.
misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And here's a 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Trout hustles it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Up next for the National League.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike at 95. Ball to strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're headed to the 5th. The AL leads it 3-2. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ibar, a left-hander, also throwing. Now the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses, and there's one down.
Up next for the American League, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Just
Ball
off
one.
the outside edge. Ball 1. To the right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
The American League, catcher, Shea Langeliers.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langeliers.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a bouncer, but
Foul.
it kicks foul. Webb, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. Muncy sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Brian Baker.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Leading off for the National League, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Popped up first base side. Clement gets there. He's under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Baldwin.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's a lead for the American League. 3-2. Back here in Philadelphia. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So they bring on the veteran, Raisel Iglesias.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground to third, a sliding stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 2 for 2. In the air, right field, Marsh drops steps, heads back on it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Ball, that's
Ball
outside.
misses outside. Action in the pen down there. Troy Baroa, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Knee high, that's in for a strike. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And the 0-1. Foul ball. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one 95 to finish him off. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Smith. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the National League, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Ball one.
Activity in the bullpen. Louis Varland getting ready to go. Diaz also throwing. And that one is lifted in the air. Green settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for the National League, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the National Leaguers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Richard Hampton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off to the American League, left fielder, Riley Green.
That's a ball.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And there's
That's
the ball.
outside. What do you
Check
got?
swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk. All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. Green aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy, but on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0. And a foul ball. That misses.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball 2. And fires in a fastball at 95. That one is
That's ball
upstairs.
3.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So now a pinch hitter, Wilson Contreras. A critical at bat in this game for him. And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
likely
That's
to
a
lay
ball.
off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's two down.
Up next for the American League, catcher.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Adley Rutschman. Big spot for him here. Right through there for a strike. First and second, two down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. AL leaves a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Louis Varland.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Luis Arias.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Yo, 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Line drive, fair ball. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Otto Lopez.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one catches the corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
3. He goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Brandon Marsh digs in now. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one way inside. In the air, left field. Green going after it. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2.
Up next for the National League, center fielder, and he's
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Swings, and this one's flared.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Up and
That's
in,
ball 4. Take your base.
And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Louis Varland won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
now pitching for the
Eric
American
Diaz gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving.
Yep,
Walk
that ball
or
went
just
out.
a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
One now. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Milt Masters. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Hey!
Yo one. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the American League, the shortstop, Bobby.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Cedar Rafaela. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. That
Ball.
one missed. Movement in the bullpen. Troy Baroa up and loosening in the pen. Ibar warming up as well. Got him looking. 2 down.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Tristan Peters looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Left field. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Digging in, Ben Rice.
Ball. That's inside.
And at second.
No need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Pitch
That's ball
misses.
3.
And now 3-0. Riley Green up next for the American League. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Up next for the American League, left fielder, Riley Green.
Slashed foul down the right side. It'll hook off into the seats. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fought off foul. The 0-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 on, 2 outs. Sets him down looking. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Darren Dietrich.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one a little bit
that's
high. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. And downstairs.
That's down.
Juan Soto would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three, 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. James Wood looking to start something with one gone. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Bryce Harper. He represents the go-ahead run. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. The National League going with a pinch runner. Corbin Carroll opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. And there's a strike. Snap throw to first.
No, he's in
Carroll
there.
back on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Tying run is at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way outside, and it gets away. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. He's already homered in this game. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Armando Ibar.
Leading off to the American League, second baseman, Ernie Clements.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Travis Bazzana. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's inside. What do you got?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Yandy Diaz. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Fouled off left side. And it's second. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Pinch hitter coming on. Dylan Dingler. Runner on first with 1 down for him.
Hey!
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Oh, 1 down. Inside.
Ball.
Backs
Down.
him off again.
Aye!
Diaz at first, 1 gone. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Kevin McGonigal. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Yeah!
And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ball, that's low.
1 run across in the frame so far. Here at the top of the ninth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Sal Stewart. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And ball 1. Bounced up the middle. Clement throws to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the National League, second baseman, Otto Lopez.
That's to third, and that chance handled. Throws to first
No,
in
he's
time.
out.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Chapman is just 1 strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.